set reminders. So we going live in an hour and a half.
Well, we're live right now.
Oh, yeah. We live right now.
So I'm about to go to face. I'm about to go to Facebook and
We waiting on y'all though. I know y'all ain't here yet. Y'all heard me. Sending out the notifications to everybody. Letting everybody know we in the building. We need some mood music.
oh no. Let's see. Let's see. Get that sample. 2021. Can't see. What's it say?
Loading it up.
This is what I made on the last live. I did that. Flip that sample.
Oh wait.
Oh shit.
Oh wait.
That's just loud. Yeah. Can you still hear yourself?
No, I don't hear nothing right now.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. See if anybody joins us. We're gonna have a good time anyway.
We just chilling. It's smooth right here.
I know, right?
That bass touched my soul right there.
How you doing today, man? You having a good day?
Oh yeah, definitely a good day.
You got to see my city a little bit. Come through, check out Grand Rapids.
Feel like home.
That's what's
Trying
up.
to tell you.
We got the little boys rapping out here. Little boys was out here rapping. So let's talk about that. Like, you know what I'm saying? For everybody that don't know, you from where?
I'm from the Cincinnati, Ohio area. 513, if you didn't know.
So he from the 513. Everybody who's familiar with Ghetto Styles know that he's a beast. Know that he has like, you know, this dope studio, and he's just like, man, he's like a gearmatic. He's kind of like me. I'm like in between what he is and like, you know, he's like Megatron though. This man got all type of machines transforming in his studio. You know what I'm saying?
It's a nice atmosphere though. I can't knock nothing in here. It feel good.
Yeah, it's, you know,
It
it's
feel
nice.
good
I finally got him in here. You know, like last time we collabed together. We went to I went to Detroit. I met his people. His people are absolutely dope. You know what I'm saying? He was a dope individual. It was just great to just go and like meet meet them. You know what I'm
And
saying?
that video, if y'all want to check out the video, it's still there. It was lit. We had a good time.
Yeah, we almost got our ass blown off by firecrackers though. We almost got
Oh
blowed
yeah,
up.
that was a classic moment, and it was not staged. We literally almost died. If you see the video, you know what we talking
we
about.
literally almost did. It was like one of them like the moments that like you had to catch on camera to see. But yeah, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying. It's only natural that you know what I'm saying. Next year come around, we had to get together and try to do it again. You know
Yep,
what I'm
we
saying?
gotta keep it going. Like we've been going strong, but like I said, it's a great dude. You know, great individual, man, solid man.
Right.
So you know,
Same to you, my brother. Same to you.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Now, since we got you on the stream, you know, this was one of the conversations we had, like in the video that I was going to talk about last year, was like the gear. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you feel about having too much gear, or like what's the difference between having more gear and being like the minimalist? Like, what's your take on that? Like,
Well, some of that, I'm that weird person that's out there on the island somewhere. I feel like most of the time, but when it comes to, well, actually, when it comes to gear, I'm a bit of a collector. I can definitely say that. I'm a bit of a collector, and I like having like everything. It's just something I just want to have like the next best thing. So I do collect pieces of gear. You can call it that. Um, but when it comes to like dolls and different workflows, I know that's a bit of a different animal. But I kind of like to have all of the dolls that's available also, because when you work with other people, you never know what they work with. So, like I normally use the MPC to make beats, but if I'm working with somebody who works well with FL Studio and is not really familiar with the MPC, or they work well with Ableton, or they work well with Reason, or whatever DAW they have of choice, I like to have it so that I can always collab with them and we can work together at ease. Um, but as far as having different pieces of machinery, some of them might be a little bit redundant because you don't necessarily need, like, I got an MPC 1, MPC Live 2, and an MPC X at the moment. I also have an MPC Live 1. My son is using that right now. But
he's been cooking up some shit with that too. You gave it to him, and he didn't just took it and ran
yeah,
off.
yeah.
He trying to fly in the wind with that.
Yeah, he's definitely doing his thing with it. But having all of those ain't really necessary. But you can use them to have them work together cohesively also. So it's got pluses and minuses to it.
Okay. Well, you know, how do you think that affects like your workflow? Does that get into, because a lot of people that that are minimalists say that having too much stuff like messes up the workflow somehow. Like you got too much stuff to pick from. You don't know what to pick. You just you get stuck. So how you feel about that?
That has happened, because I do have a lot of gear. When I'm working, I'm primarily, like if I'm at home in the studio, I'm primarily on the MPC X, and I tend to leave everything else. You know what I'm saying? Because I got the Machine MK3, the Roland MV1, the Roland 505. So you know what I'm saying, I got you know what I'm saying, also the MPC Live, MPC One. The MPC X is my primary device. The MPC Live 2 is my on the go studio. So if I leave the house, like right now.
Yeah, you brought it with you today. You had
the
it with
MPC
you.
X or the MPC Live 2 is in the sauce bag. You know what I'm saying? You pull it out, go straight to work. So I like having that mobility to be able to move around and do that. And here lately, I've only been using the MPC One as basically a soundboard or a sound module.
Okay.
Sound effects, stuff like that, for like video editing and all that good stuff. So
it's crazy. It's crazy that like every year you bring this is the second year that I've seen the MPC Live 2 in person and actually got to play with it. Every time I see that thing, man, it makes me want it even more. Like it put me on the edge to sell my gold one, but you guys know I'm in love with my MPC Gold, so it's like hard to part ways, man.
This
but
gold
that
MPC is pretty. It's definitely pretty.
It's still like after all I've had it, it's still in really good condition, right? You sitting here looking at it in the flesh, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It it look brand new still to this day. So
Yeah. Sometimes the videos don't do it no justice, but it's been holding up, and you know, shout out to I make beats. I'm sorry for he's been having a lot of trouble with his NPCs and stuff like that with his NPC
mm,
X. I luckily haven't had any trouble. So if anybody is watching this replay, or if you're here with us right now, which it doesn't look like anybody really is, because it's the 4th of July and
yeah,
people got shit
everybody's
to
still
do.
blowing their hands off. People gonna
Hey,
be out there losing fingertips tonight somewhere.
yeah, people probably doing a little bit of what we doing too. You guys, if you're with it, you do take one for us.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
for real. So you know what I'm saying? It's all good.
Yeah, but that NPC live too, man. It's just I don't know. Every time I use it, I feel I fall in love with it even more. And it's like if they release a gold one, it's over. I'm jumping head first, and hopefully I don't have any problems with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, because I have been hearing people in the community that's been having problems.
I
With
haven't
it.
had any issues with my live two whatsoever. But at the same time, my live two probably don't get as much mileage as what everybody else get because I'm still primarily on the MPCX also. So,
But how's your NPC X been holding up?
oh, that's still running like a champ. That's my main go to right there. Now the only time I really go to like the other devices that I have, if I'm messing around with the MPCX and nothing's working out, I'm having a beat block. I can't come up with nothing. Like I can't even come up with a decent drum pattern. Then I say, okay, let me turn this off. Let's go to the Machine MK3, or let's go play with the Roland. Let's go mess around with something else to see if that can spark creativity. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? That's kind of my way around beat block sometimes, to go to the other devices because it's a whole different workflow. It makes you have to think a little more versus to what you always used to, and you get into a pattern where, you know what I'm saying, if you constantly using an MPC, after so long, you almost start to do the same thing over and over and over again. And that's where I think like some of that beat block comes in, because you get to the point where you're stuck and you can't come up with nothing different.
Yeah, it's a lot of repetitiveness. You know what I'm saying? When you're doing because you're doing like no matter what people say, like when you're making beats, like it's like you want to try to be versatile, but it's hard to be versatile. You know, and like not sound like to me like not sound like everybody else. That's why I typically don't listen to too much music. Because I don't want to sound like too many other people, but you get used to making like certain drum patterns and certain like melodies and stuff like that, and then like you just get into this.
That's where
Yeah,
a lot of people will get into the mode where you say every time you hear beats from certain producers, they all sound the same.
yeah,
It's one of the reasons why people get different producers to collaborate to help build an album, so that it won't all sound the same, because different producers gonna bring something different to the table.
yeah.
So that'll help out your versatility a little bit.
But I try to be different. I be just doing off the wall stuff, but I tell you, it's easy. It's easy sometimes to like get that beat block and like feel like you just can't make something. Like I swear I it happened to me here on the live. I remember doing a live. It was partially my son's fault because his little badass wanted to get up, wake up like
Yeah,
in the middle of
you
the
can't
night.
always control that though.
Yeah, he wanted to get up and like be all in the video and stuff, like he Puff Daddy and stuff, you know. So, but it was just I couldn't really get the juices flowing, you know.
Occasionally, when I get like that too, if I get stuck on a beat, sometimes it's a good thing to save it, go to sleep on it, come back to it the next day. You might think of something that you couldn't come up with before, and it just lay the beat out perfect, and you're like, oh man, this is all I needed. Sometimes all it takes is a little bit of sleep and come back fresh, and then boom, you right back in there.
Well, they say that your mind self consciously like works on problems in your head, like when you walk away from stuff. So that could be like a viable like a reason why that happens because
I can't tell you how many times that done came through for me. Like just as simple as going to sleep on a beat and wake. Now sometimes now you go to sleep on a beat and you wake up the next morning and listen to it and you like what the
I feel you on that.
like, oh my God, I had no business even doing none of this.
I know exactly what you're talking about, man.
Now if that happened, it's all bad. But if you come back to it in the morning, you still feeling it. Sometimes that's all it takes is just to get back to it, and you can come up with something that's a masterpiece. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. That's like I said. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. Like sometimes what you think, like is dope, and then like sometimes, but sometimes it's the other way around. Sometimes you'll be like, man, this beat ain't really hitting. Then you wake up or you come back to it and you be like, man,
right?
Why didn't I finish this?
Right. That
know.
Yeah. That's a definite too.
So we're getting back to like the gear in the studio and stuff like that. Like you pretty much got like a lot. You got like a lot of stuff. You got like synthesizers. You got all type of stuff. Like if you was to add anything to your studio right now, what would you add to it? What would be the new thing?
Yeah, I know we didn't talk about this a few times before, but if I get something now, I'm looking at like a Mackie 24 channel mixer because I want to. If I get a mixer, I want to go as big as I can. I want to get the biggest, baddest mixer that I think I could find that's out there, in my budget range. So that'll give me 24 more inputs, a lot more routing options. So that'll probably be one of the next things I get, unless Akai comes out with this secret keyboard they got. I ain't going, you know what I'm saying? I know I don't need that if they come out with it, but low on the low. I ain't saying I'm gonna get it.
Yeah.
But don't be surprised.
But it's supposed to be like a hybrid between the Force and like a keyboard, right? So kind of like a Force
I'm
workstation.
Thinking it's gonna be like I'm picturing like a somewhere similar to like a Roland Phantom with the MPC software built in, maybe some synthesizers built in, and I'm thinking if they take it to the next level, it'll also connect seamlessly with a standalone MPC or the Akai Force if you want to connect to it. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like how the Machine MK3 and the S the A model keyboards, the S model keyboards they got. Yeah, you connect them and they both work together. I'm picturing that in my. If that's the case for real, I'm kind of hoping that's what it's gonna be.
That'd be dope. You know what I'm saying? Because like I never owned like the native instruments. I think like once because I'm almost due to upgrade. I mean I really am a true component of like don't upgrade your shit unless you really need it or unless like it make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like some people like Ghetto Styles, you're a collector. I don't have the bankroll yet to be a collector, even though I want an MPC. I want an MPC X.
that's probably the prime reason.
Yeah.
Every time they come out with something new, here, take my money, please.
Yeah. Well, I want like an MPC X and an MPC 2500. I want the 2500 just for nostalgia. You know what I'm saying? Like I started with the MPC Ren. And I never really got a chance to work with the like standalone old school units. So like, but I've always been a fan of the 2500. So, or the 3000. But the 3000 seems like it's gonna be like a tough one to find because I don't see too many of the 3000s like floating around.
In ages, if you don't have one, they definitely hard to find.
People definitely ain't letting them go either. But you know what I'm saying? It's like everything in my studio. But I am thinking about upgrading my Impulse. I've had this forever.
One thing that I do think is good about like if I buy a new piece of gear, like for instance, I had the Live and I went and bought the Live 2. I didn't sell the Live 2. I just passed it down to my son because he got an interest in music.
That's dope.
Like whenever I do upgrade gear, if it's something that I don't need and I know he can use it, then I pass it to him and just let him. You know what I'm saying? Spread them wings and take off with it.
Yeah, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? And I never thought about it like that. And that's something that I've wanted to do too. It's like I hope that one of my kids pick up on this stuff and like want to take over this stuff, even though like it's probably gonna be
Right.
old, but maybe I'll have new stuff by the time they get
And
older.
then not only that, you know what I'm saying, you can give them the roadmap because you can show them a whole lot of stuff that it like the amount of time it took you to learn how to use the MPC properly.
Yep.
You can cut that in half for them. You know
Oh,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? So that's always a good thing. Like matter of fact, like my first keyboard, it was a hand me down I got from my cousin. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I still got it. So if eventually I'm gonna pass that on instead of I know a lot of people buy gear then turn around and trade it, sell it, whatever. I keep it and pass it on to the kids or something if they're of age or find somebody else that might need something and give it to them. You know, so I think that's a better use for it in my opinion.
Yeah, man. That's what's important. That's one thing, like, what I'm saying? I got a lot of buddies on here, like Sight. I'm gonna shout out Sight, I shout out I Make Beats. I'm gonna shout out Sight.
Shout out Sight, definitely.
You know what I'm
That
saying?
pack, you outdid yourself with that one.
Yeah.
You outdid yourself with that one for real.
Yeah, we waiting. I got my notification, mine coming in. So like, if y'all ain't picked up first of all, we on the live with Ghetto Styles. If y'all didn't know that he has an expansion pack out, you know what I'm saying, that's pretty extensive and dope. You guys need to check that out. Beat the Block Down.
BeatTheBlockUp.com.
Beat the
Block
Up.
Squad Fresh.
My bad. Yeah, check out
So-
that Black Squad Fresh. It's dope. Now, getting back to that, we have I Am Sight, who just launched his pack. He's got a deluxe pack that's out, and it's like comes with a physical like hard drive. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Picture,
killing the
like
game right
card,
there.
all that stuff. It's like it's it's like a package, and it looks great. And I know, like, I talk to Sight a lot. He's been working really hard on it. So if you guys get a chance, cop that. Cop the Black Squad Fresh. The I Make Beats got the gauntlet out. Cop that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Support the people that's, that you guys be watching. If that's, if you guys are here checking it out, support these guys. You know what I'm saying? I can't say that, it's you're gonna get your money's worth, period. Anyway. So if you're trying to look for some shit, other than the Akai shit, then mess with these guys because they got some dope stuff.
Much appreciated. Straight from the heart. 100%.
That's what's up. We got JD in here.
Yeah, I say J-Dye.
J-Dye.
J-Dye. That's what it look like to me.
What's up? What's good, man? We glad we got somebody. We was wondering when everybody was gonna pull it. It's like, hopefully the club must be getting out now. What time is it?
Right. The fireworks ain't popping no more.
Yeah, we know everybody trying to get it in for the 4th.
Yeah. And it's gonna be going down like that again tomorrow.
Yep. Happy 4th of July to you, my G.
Definitely. Happy 4th of July to everybody. You know what I'm saying?
You see what we doing, man? Like, toast up.
Oh yeah.
Toast to you, man. We toasting.
Where I'm at.
Yeah.
Just a little something. Kicking it back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but like I said, we got a chance to collab again. Me and the homie I Make Beats. Me and the homie Ghetto Styles, man. We went downtown. We got these young boys rapping on camera. You know what I'm saying?
We found a couple good ones though. We did find a couple nice ones out there.
Yeah, we did. You know what I'm saying? We did we did a beat. All that stuff is gonna be coming soon on the channel, his channel, my channel, so you guys keep a lookout on that. But we had fun, man. I just got a chance to show him the city. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
This is his first
nice.
time being in Grand Rapids. So
yeah, first time in Grand Rapids. I done been in Detroit, I don't know how many times, but first time in Grand Rapids, and I really enjoyed it. It's a nice place. Everything looks good. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was kicking it, having a good time everywhere. And it was people literally everywhere. So
yeah, we had people on horses acting a fool. The police was on horses kicking people.
I wasn't gonna tell him, but he already did. So
nah, it was a good night, man. You know what I'm saying? And we got some stuff done. Like we made a dope beat today. So like I said, you guys just stay tuned to that. But
that's gonna be coming soon.
Yep. Back on some more topics. Now, what does it mean to you to be a producer in this day and age? Like, what does it take?
I'm still in that old school producer box because I take a lot of pride on not sounding like everybody else. I want to be original. I don't want to sound and I done said this time and time again. I don't want to sound like any producer out there. You know what I'm saying? If you want to, and I ain't knocking tight beats or nothing like that. But if somebody want a Timbaland type beat, they can go to Timbaland. I'm not gonna give you that. I'm gonna give you a beat that sound like me. You know what I'm saying? So I take a lot of pride in being original, because can't nobody make a beat like you. You put yourself into it, and you know what I'm saying, and you develop your sound, and people take a liking to it. You can change the whole game. Like, it's producers out there that every 10 years or so, a single producer will change the whole scape of the music, the whole sound.
Yep.
So all it takes is for that producer to make a sound that is unique to them that nobody else has, and everybody starts to flock to it. And
Yep.
time and time again, Timbaland did it, Lil Jon did it, Dr. Dre did it, Swiss Beats did it. You know what I'm saying? There's so many different producers, and they, like, when you hear their beats, like, you hear a Timbaland beat, 9 times out of 10, you know it's a Timbaland beat. You hear a beat that Swiss Beats made, 9 times out of 10, you know.
Oh,
you
yeah,
hear a Dr. Dre beat,
you definitely know,
it's a Dr. Dre
Swissy
beat.
Yeah, Dr.
You know
Dre
what I'm saying?
too.
So, again, I ain't knocking tight beats, but I would rather hear people being themselves, making their own beats. Start your own trend, and then make people follow you.
Yeah, and that's what I say too. You know what I'm saying? Because with so many producers now, like, it's like everybody wants to be a producer now. It's just like everybody wants to be like, this is like the burst of like being an entrepreneur and the social media person or the influencer.
Right.
It's just like beats. Everybody wants to make beats and stuff like that too. In order for you to stand out, you got to be original. You got to try to, I don't hate on the tight beats. I'm not gonna hate on the tight beats and say, because like somebody might see it and it might get you some sales. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Oh yeah, it'll definitely get you some sales. That's what a lot of people looking for, because they train for that right now. You know what I'm saying? So it'll definitely get you some sales.
Yeah, it seems like it's a dope marketing scheme, but you still want to bring something to the table that speaks you.
Right,
if it doesn't,
right.
if you don't bring it to the table and it doesn't speak you, then they're just gonna overlook you, just like, what I'm saying, like everybody else. You're gonna be a dime a dozen.
I don't feel like everybody has to have the exact same sound in order to be successful, if that makes sense. You can have a totally original sound and be just as successful as the next man without trying to copy or emulate them. You know what I'm saying? You can always learn from the next person, because everybody out will have something to teach. You can always learn from the next person some of their techniques, and you can incorporate that into your music, but you don't have to copy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That person.
And JD, you said it right, man. Long term versus short term goals. You gotta have those short term goals, but you also gotta have like a long term, and that involves like, because when you have a certain sound, that is you branding yourself. I give you an example. There's a young guy out here by the name of Christopher Moore. His name is, they call him Wayne 616, and he's tearing it up right now with the Flint and Detroit. You know what I'm saying? My little homie. But a lot of people have been making like those type of beats and stuff like that. But like his beats, when you hear his beats stand out. They speak. When you hear, you know what I'm saying, and you hear like it's a Wayne beat. When you hear that, you know it's him. But when you hear the beat, okay, yeah, that's a Wayne beat. When you hear a beat on a Louis Ray or YFN, them type of tracks, it's him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because he's got a certain sound, and now he's creating such a name for himself. People are actually making like beats like type him.
Right.
Which is dope as shit. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you gotta have your own special like sauce that you put on your beats, and you gotta try to stand out. I'm not really one to talk because I make beats and I never finish them. So, but
Hey, I guarantee you some of those unfinished beats, because this happens to me a lot. It's like somebody be like, you got some beats for me? And if I'm in the MPC, you scrolling down, you hear the previews and stuff. You be trying to skip over something, and somebody be like, oh,
Mhm.
wait, what was that? Go back to that, go back.
Mhm.
And I'm like, you make that face like, oh, no, not
Yeah,
that one.
yeah.
But they like, no, go back to that.
That's right, man.
And that be the one they want, and it ain't even finished. And then they be like, well, nah, just loop it up and let me have it.
You want to
saying?
know what the funniest thing is? It's like I hear so many producers say this. It's like the beats that they think are the worst beats that they ever make are the ones that everybody loves. It's like, Zaytoven used to say the same thing. It's like all the beats that I hate is the ones that everybody wants. He's
Right.
like, I stopped just like skipping over tracks now. He's
Right,
like, I
and
play every single track for people because it's like you never know what people are gonna like. He said there are
It's the
some
truth,
beats that
though.
I've been like embarrassed to play people, and people like want to give
Miss
them like
No Lid Creations in the
thousands.
building.
What's up? What's going
How you
on,
doing?
Miss No Lids? By the way, he let me hear that song that y'all did, and that song was super fire. It's under wraps, but I got to hear the preview, so I got a preview of it.
Yeah. I snuck it out there a little bit. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
it was fire. It was fire with 10 flames.
You know what else I'm starting to get into now? Well, I kind of been in the zone for a little bit, but I feel like I get more fulfillment out of teaching somebody else how to make a beat, or some techniques that help them out, than me making beats and just putting them out myself. You know what I'm saying? It just, like, when you can help somebody make a beat, like this has happened a couple of times. And I had a couple people that I done walked through, showed them how to do certain things, and then once they get the hang of it, they'll hit me up on Twitter or Instagram and say, hey, look, here's my first beat. I appreciate the help you gave me, and I just want you to hear it. And I listen to it, and a lot of times I'm like, wow, it's pretty good already.
Yeah,
You know what
man.
I'm saying? It's a humbling feeling, but it feels good at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
It is, man. Like
I've been getting that a lot here lately.
we've been teaching people because I've been making music, since I was like 18. I'm 34 now, so we've been like experimenting and doing that stuff, and we've like there's people that we've coached and helped, and people that have started with us that I won't even name because I'm not trying to I'm not trying to take away from their clout or nothing like that, because
Right.
wherever they are in their music career, they're there because they worked hard and they put that time in and they grinded and they did it what they needed to do to get to that spot. So I would never say that it was because of us
Right.
that they made it there. But at the same time, it's great when you can see like the progress that people make,
Right,
and
and
knowing
some
that
of
you
it's
had
like
like
when
a
it's-
hand in it,
Yeah,
and,
and
like,
it's leaps and bounds, and you seeing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
and YouTube is this is one of the reasons why I started YouTube, is because YouTube, like I get that same feeling back that like when I had, because I still have my group, but we're not like tight knit like we used to, like when we used to just get together before we all had kids and stuff
yeah,
like
life,
that.
life
We would
gets
just,
in the way sometimes.
yeah, we used to just all be no kids in this studio just
Going at
going
it.
crazy, you know what I'm saying?
Constant, nonstop.
But
Yep.
now, we can't do that. So like this YouTube thing, it's like it's great for me because now I get that same type of feeling back. I'll help somebody and I get those comments, and it makes me feel like, like I'm accomplishing something.
Right, make it feel like what you're doing is worth it.
Yeah. And it's super dope. Shout out to all you guys too. Anybody that's watching, if you're watching the replay, you know what I'm saying? Truly appreciative that you guys follow us, and you guys rock with us and stuff like that, and we're glad that we can help you guys too and be of value, because
Right.
that's what we want to do. This is important to us. Yes, we want to turn this into like full-time things only because this is what we love.
Right. The main goal is to help everybody else. You know what I'm saying? At this point.
Yeah.
And you get so much fulfillment out of that, out of knowing that you help somebody start their journey. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ain't nothing like that.
It is, man. It's funny. My kid, my son, he like, he's crazy though. I think he wants to be more of like the rapper. He wants to wear the chains and stuff. I'm like, boy, you better take them chains off, man. go buy some real estate or something. I sound like the old guy now, but you know, it's just growing older and seeing like, you know, like the transformation of, you know, like even
Right.
what music was for us and then what it is now, and like how different people vibe to it is a lot different than like how we were, you know, because you're a little bit
And
older
then,
than
yeah,
me.
and like getting music out like in the '90s without a record deal,
Oh my goodness,
man,
they
that
got it
was,
easy
like,
now.
Now on the streets in your neighborhood, your vicinity, you can damn near go platinum. You selling everything all over the streets. But as far as getting it out to the masses, that was near impossible back then.
Yeah.
Now all you got to do is pop something on DistroKid or TuneCore, CD Baby, and the whole world can hear it.
And
And you don't need a record label for that to put it out there. All you got to do is word of mouth, put it out there, and it can go crazy overnight if you got a good song.
yeah.
So that's one of the things that we didn't have. It just wasn't there.
Well, see, that's the thing too, because like I kind of compared the sports, right? Like, you know, you get these teams that never make it to the national championship in college football because of the size of the school or whatever, what division it's in.
Right.
But it's like they never get that chance to like even compete, even if they like had a perfect season.
Oh
you
yeah,
know?
yeah, all the time.
You
See
know,
a team and go
yeah.
12, 13, and 0. They don't even get to look at the playoffs.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like now, even though it's crazy and there's a lot more competition, it's like the people have a chance now to shine. You know, if you have the music and you
Right
got the
now,
talent,
Anybody can make it.
you can make it. You know what I'm saying?
Anybody can make it.
You can have one song that go viral, and if that shit go viral enough, that'll still put a little bit of money in your pocket if you're smart enough to make some different moves with
It
it.
also give you a nice handful of fans.
Yeah.
So when you do come out with new stuff, your fans gonna keep eating it up, and it still might be a sustainable living, even if you ain't going platinum off of it.
Yeah.
Especially if you're staying independent, because all of the money is coming to you. You're not splitting the money with a record label, a promoter, maybe producer, depending on if you're doing the beats yourself or not, or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? You're splitting the pie a whole lot less than what you are if you go into a record. Most of the artists going through record labels are getting pennies compared to what independent artists is getting.
The independent artist is winning, and it's making it more like these different platforms and stuff that's coming out is making it easier and easier to be independent. Now I still feel like, you know what I'm saying, and I tell my young people this all the time. Make sure that you're securing your bag on the back end. Like, a lot of people don't want to talk about music business, but if you're doing music, you need to learn about music business, because music business is important. Especially if you're a producer, if you're not securing yourself on the back end, you're gonna lose.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure that that they're making sure that they're paying you your royalty splits and everything that you deserve, because you are a 50-50 contributor on that record. So you're supposed to be able to secure your back end on that, you know, and whatever, you know, because like, I guess they're supposed to reap the upfront costs, you know. So like, if they pay you 10,000, you know, they can recoup 10,000.
Right.
If they got it in the contract like that. But just make sure you're getting paid on the back end. It's so important. You know, there's so many people that get beat, you know, out of like so much money just because they don't know the business. Like,
right. You might have a song that you put out today that barely does any numbers, and then somebody puts that song on TikTok 5 years from now, and it go viral, and you end up with a boatload of money you didn't know was coming. So you never know. You never know.
I say, if you don't know about business management, find a lawyer. Once you get your money, once you secure your first bag, get a lawyer that knows about music business, or get a manager, somebody that you think you can trust that knows about music business, that's gonna take care of your money like that.
And then after you get a lawyer and a manager that's gonna take care of you, get a hitman. Introduce them. Make sure they know each other. So if something funny go on, you tell them that this guy gonna come looking for you. He gonna come see you.
He gonna be like Stewie and Family Guy.
Right.
Get my money.
Yeah.
You got my money?
Right. You know. some of them will get you. Some of them will get you.
Let's check these comments and see what it is. It says, okay, so we got no lid saying thank you, laughing out loud, sneak peek. Yep. You know I was gonna say something.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Okay, JD saying, hey Mrs. E, hey Miss E.
He said that like, hey Miss Parker.
Me for one, I've helped. Yep. Okay. Yep. That's right. Yeah. Ghetto Styles, man. He's the godfather, man.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
If you had an opportunity to help people, and you know where to help people, then why not? Why not?
I learned some stuff from your videos, man. Like I said, when I started watching YouTube, I was learning stuff from you. I was learning stuff from Matthew Stratton, and then I got introduced to Sight because we did the whole thing with Matthew Stratton, and then I started watching his videos and I learned stuff. So like I feel like we're all still students in the game. You know, I know a lot about music production. Like MPC is not like, you know, I come from the DAW world, so I know a lot about Pro Tools and like FL Studio, and I've been learning like Logic a lot. Like I'm probably gonna start transitioning some of my content to Logic content too, just to like mix it up in my YouTube a little bit. But you know, coming from the MPC, I was like new, so like I had to like, you know, Tube Digger too. You know, like Tube Digger is one of those guys that I used to watch before. You know, I knew everybody. You know, now I just feed off you guys a lot. You know what I'm saying?
I learned a lot from other producers too. Like it's certain things that you get in the habit of doing on the MPC, and then you might watch somebody else's video and they do something with 2 buttons, and you're like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Let me rewind that. What did they just do? Because I never did it like that. You know what I'm saying? So
that was me with the pad shortcuts. Like I did not know that you could use the pads for a shortcut. It's like that helped me out so much. Like because I just I know where all the icons are on the little, like when I open up the screen, the menu. Like I know where the icons is. So I was like, okay, I can hit the pad. I can hit, you know what I'm saying, menu, and then freaking the corresponding pad, and it's gonna come up. That was sweet. That was like big, huge for me.
A lot of things, like it took me the longest. I didn't know that you could lock in a note repeat, and then on the MPC-X, when I found out you can lock in a note repeat and then use the F key button and turn the function keys into time signatures.
Oh yeah,
note repeat. That was a game changer right there, because it's a whole lot easier to hit button than it is to try to tap the right spot on the screen. So,
dude, that's
simple
why
stuff
I
like
miss,
that.
That's why I want an MPC-X so bad. I miss that so bad with my Renaissance. Like I love the doing the note changes with the physical F like buttons.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like the MPC Live doesn't have that, so I have to do it on the screen.
Yeah, you touching on the screen and stuff.
And to be honest, it works a lot better in standalone mode than it does in controller mode. In controller mode, it seems like it has some type of lag all the time. You know, you got to really like punch it in right when you're like, and
definitely easier when you got those buttons. You know
those buttons, you can just be clicking them. You know, right. I'm like kind of old school with that too. I like the clicky. I want the shit to click something. I want it to click. You know. Look, we got people. Let's see what they talking about again. Deuce.
All right, Jada, I got another video coming out tomorrow.
Okay.
I've been missing a lot of people's videos lately.
He got a channel?
Oh yeah. But I apologize.
I might have to check him. out.
I missed a few videos. We've been, kind of a little busy, but I try to watch as many of them as possible. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes it get difficult. If I'm behind, you know what I'm saying, I got to take a day and get caught up or something. But I do still. I try to watch. There's so many people videos on YouTube that I actually watch. And I kind of look forward to that. I go to YouTube to watch videos just like everybody else do. It's a lot of times I will open up YouTube, like even if I'm about to make a video. I know I'm about to make a video. I'm set up to make the video and everything. But before I start hitting record on the camera, I open up YouTube and be like, oh, this person dropped a video. This person dropped it. And I just go through and watch all their videos. and now I'm
Before you know it, it's like 5 hours later, and you didn't ate like a whole bag of popcorn, and
Yes, okay, now let me get started.
that's bro. I
3 o'clock in the morning.
I hate YouTube. I hate YouTube, and I love YouTube at the same time, because the reason why is because I'm so addicted to it. I'm not even gonna lie.
That
Like,
YouTube
I opened
rabbit
up,
hole.
I was telling Sight this, like, I really have a problem with YouTube. Like, I just need, like, whenever I need to do something, I just need to lock my phone up in a box.
Hi, my name is the King O Caesar, and I'm addicted to YouTube.
That's definitely me. Because I'm telling you, I told Sight this. I was like, man, I be at work, you know, and like, I have downtime at work. So like, my goal is to get more stuff done at work, you know, that I could be getting done here.
You mean watch more videos?
That's, man, I tell you, I be like, I go down rabbit holes before I know, like, I'm watching like stuff like I'm watching a seagull eat a rabbit. Cause I ain't never seen no stuff like that before. I'm like, a seagull about to eat a rabbit?
Man, listen, I done started out watching somebody make a beat, and then it go to somebody doing a live stream talking about a beat. Next thing I know, I'm watching whales in the ocean, and then I'm on cat videos running through mazes. And I done watched like 4 or 5 cat videos.
I like to watch the cats boxing. The cats them cats, like, they fight like nothing else I ever seen in the animal kingdom.
How do you get to a cat video from watching somebody make a beat though? Like, how does that happen?
YouTube knows your weakness, man. YouTube is gonna exploit your weakness. You know what I'm saying? That's another subject for another time. It's like staying away from stuff that that's not productive. Like, if you're a producer, like, especially if that's what you want to do to make your living, and you want to bang out beats, you got to bang out beats. You can't be watching YouTube like me, because you watch too much YouTube, you ain't gonna get shit done. I promise you that.
It's a hindrance a little bit.
You're gonna be watching pixie frogs eat like like snails and shit.
How everybody's feeling? It's 3. I don't know. Depending on where you at, it's 3 o'clock in the morning where we at right now.
I heard Miss No Lid was in Florida. I was about to visit Florida. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's definitely correct.
Because that sounds like that could be a collab in the making too. I was supposed to go down there and meet with Mr. Stratton.
We might have to make that trip.
Yeah. I got a cousin that stays in Tampa, so I haven't been there in a while, but I am planning on going there. I was gonna come there this month, actually. Like,
I don't got no family in Tampa, but it's a football team down there, and if my team play them, I wouldn't mind going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that might be a little trip for me.
Well, I tell you this, man, like, Tampa, like, I've been to Florida 3 times, and every single time I went, I want to move there. So, like, Florida is probably going to be like my destination. Like, if I move away from Michigan, then I'm definitely probably going to move to Florida, or I'll move back home. Like, not back home to Mississippi, but like maybe Tennessee.
That's
you know
right
what I'm saying?
I ain't too far from there though.
Yeah.
When we was little, we stayed in Pensacola, Florida. We had a nice time down there. We stayed right close to the beach. So we used to go down there a lot. See people wake up with alligators in their swimming pools and stuff like that. So, you know what I'm saying? It was interesting.
I ain't scared of the alligators. I'm scared of the sinkholes. They say whole people be getting sucked in, like, the whole houses be getting stuck.
No, they got real life quicksand down there too. I got caught up in it before.
Oh,
Lost a shoe.
I'm good on that. I ain't
look
trying
like
to
regular
deal with
beach sand. You go running out there in it, you screaming for your life.
Look, I can deal with snakes and alligators and stuff like that. I can't deal with no sinkholes and sand and quicksand. That's a horrible way to die. I don't want to be on one of them reality shows, 1,000 Ways to Die.
KK Beat says 2 a.m. and they watching us till they go to sleep.
That's what's up, man. Hey, I hope you grab you a glass. I hope you got a glass, and if you don't drink nothing, then get you a cup of apple juice, man. Ooh. Get you some apple juice or some orange juice, and toast with us. because we having a good time. We had a good time today.
Yeah.
You know
we just
what I'm
like I
saying?
said, we just kicking back. You know what I'm saying? Having a nice conversation, talking about whatever.
Yeah.
Some of it's music related, and some of it is clearly not.
Yeah, like I said, we talking about whatever, but we really did we had a productive day. You know what I'm saying? It started out a little bit late because stuff doesn't always happen the way
Yeah.
that you want it to happen, but we still made a lot of stuff happen, and
Yeah,
it was
still right
great.
on time, definitely.
Yeah, we went downtown and they was acting the fool downtown.
Oh
I'm
my
telling you,
god! Oh my god!
they was acting the fool. But we got some
crazy.
we got some kids to do some freestyles
Yeah, so
for
we
us.
just decided to walk downtown and just randomly start asking people if they rap and if they wanted to bust a freestyle, and we were like, yeah, come on, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
So we got some interesting things to happen tonight.
So interesting.
That's for sure.
Yeah, it was nice.
And
Now,
it's all on camera, by the way. I don't know how much of it you're gonna see once everything is all said and done, but
yeah, because there's plenty of it. There's a lot. So
we was out there recording for probably was it about 2 hours or something. It was a long time. We got a lot of footage, really.
you said you need no more to drink, man. I feel you. Like we just got started. We was good today. We didn't, we wasn't out drinking and driving and stuff like that. We went out.
We didn't even take a sip until this live stream
Yeah,
started.
we got back.
So
We just started our sipping, so we late. We need to catch up, brother.
Just a little light taste. Nothing too major. Nothing too major.
Hey, toasting with the water bottle. That's what I'm saying. Hey, toast whatever you got, man.
Right.
It's
It's all good. It's all good. And I say that a lot. It's one of my favorite sayings. If people know me, I'm gonna say it's all good.
Yep, it's all good.
It's all good. Or it might be all bad though. If it's all bad, I don't know what to tell you. But hopefully, it's all good.
Now,
Drum roll.
3.0. We know you can't talk about it, right? But for all the people that's waiting for it, that's coming, how do you personally feel that it's gonna be?
I plead the fifth.
You can't speak on that either?
Actually, like in my opinion, I think the 3.0 software, whenever it comes out, is gonna be one of the best updates that we had in a long time.
Okay.
There's two big things that probably won't happen, but with all of the stuff that's coming, I'm not really complaining. I think it's gonna be absolutely great.
Yeah, because we know you can't talk about it. We ain't trying to put you in the danger zone. But I don't think enough people talk about it. You guys are beta testers out there, if it's going to be, I don't know if you guys can really speak on that stuff either.
I can't afford no legal fees right now.
Yeah, but, this new software, this new 3.0 software got a lot of people speculating because it's been a while since we even got a update. So it's like, when is the next update coming? And it's like, what are they doing? Like, because this is the thing. If they come out with some stuff that's BS and people been waiting this long for it,
people gonna call it out.
But so hopefully it is fire. You know what I'm saying?
I don't personally think this one is gonna be one of those updates that people don't care about.
Okay.
So like when 2.7 dropped and they gave you the ability to connect to Ableton, everybody was like, pfft.
Oh yeah, that was
you know
whack.
what I'm saying? But this is totally, in my opinion, totally not going to be that.
Well, you wanna know what was so whack about that though? To me, it's like, why would you make a whole thing about? Okay, so we as Akai users, NPC users, we're asking for stuff all the time. We're like, look, can you do this? But then you do the total opposite and make it about another DAW that's not even standalone. like with the MPC. You're basically turning the MPC into a controller when it's already a controller to its own software.
Right.
So why are you doing that
I think
when it's a standalone unit?
I personally think the only reason that they did that is to try to help out the Akai Force. I don't think 2.7 was necessarily for the MPC line, like the MPC-1, MPC Live, MPC X, or the MPC Touch.
Okay.
Although it works with, I don't know if it works with the MPC Touch, but the Live X, I'm not sure about the 1 because I don't think I've ever been able to get it to connect on the 1. But I think it was primarily designed because of the Akai Force, and they wanted the Akai Force to work seamlessly with Ableton and have that same Ableton layout and all of that type of stuff. Kind of like when they made the that Akai Fire that nobody cared about.
Yeah.
Specifically for FL Studio.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
it's
kinda
still
like that
it's
for the
still
Force.
backwards though, because like even in the sense of it being for the Force, why are they doing so much catering to the Force and not the MPC? The MPC is the bread and butter of Akai. This is known.
I agree with
Okay, the MPCs have been running the show for decades, and they've so many hits and so many people like
that.
swear
The
by
hits
these
are
things.
countless.
You know what I'm saying? So why are they catering to these devices that are not, bringing in the bread like the NPCs do? I understand if they're trying to catch a new audience, but still, like, keep us happy too. You gotta keep us happy too. You know what I'm saying? Like the stuff, like some of the stuff, maybe like people, they asking for an elephant and a giraffe. They want too much, but a lot of the stuff that we asking for, I don't think it's really that hard to do. So just give us what we want.
They actually gave me something I've been asking for in this iteration. Can't speak on it, but I've been wanting it for a long time, and I'm gonna enjoy using that once it happens.
Well, like I said, I hope it comes, and I hope it comes soon, because I'm ready to see what it's about, and I'm ready to make some of these videos. Hopefully, I can catch it as soon as it comes out, so that I can make a video right away, because I've been horrible on doing that. Sorry, guys.
Baby, we gonna get you there. We gonna get you there though.
I hope so. You know what I'm saying?
Your video's usually pretty fire though, so
I appreciate it.
I don't think people gonna have too much of a problem working, because when your videos come out, you can tell that it's quality. The visuals always quality, the sound always quality. So you know what I'm saying? That's hard to knock right there.
I appreciate it, because
your videos got a certain standard. You know what I'm saying? That's a notch above a lot of other videos out there. I can definitely say that.
Well, I'm trying, I want to do this. I want to do this thing. So just like all you guys, I'm trying to put the best and do the best that I can, because I'm not an underachiever when it comes to these things. I want to stand out, just like, what we was talking about with the beats. You got to make yourself, you got to put some type of signature on what you do. So like hopefully I'm doing a good job. I
know the DOC back in the day quoted this line, and I say it like a lot just because it mean a lot to me, and I always stand by it.
Okay.
He said, originality is a must. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, originality is a must.
So that's the main thing. Like, you can be just like everybody else, you know what I'm saying, factory line, and some people might jump into it, but when you got something that sounds good and it's different, you know what I'm saying? That's the game changer. That's the money maker. That's the attention draw.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? No lid is out.
Yeah.
Hope she had a good night. Enjoy her time in the house with us. You know
I
what I'm
hope
saying?
everybody did. I'm glad that everybody came. We probably, because we've been on here for an hour, so we could probably cut it off now, because it is pretty late.
Oh yeah.
And
4th of July. People got to get up early tomorrow. Get them grills going.
Oh yeah, that's
You know what I'm
right.
saying? Some more fireworks is gonna be jumping off tomorrow.
Get that potato salad ready. Them greens in that pot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be at your house. Whoever doing all that.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be going down. Shout out to everybody. No raisins in a potato salad on the 4th of July, please. You know what I'm saying? That's much appreciated.
Do people really put raisins in potato salad?
Man,
Don't lie to me, man.
listen.
Don't lie to me, bro.
Hey,
Don't tell me that they putting
like,
raisins
you
in
have a
potato
job,
salad,
right?
my G.
And you had that day where people do like to bring in stuff to do like a little lunch thing at work.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
And I mean, it was a lady that brought some potato salad.
Somebody need the baby powder.
And had the potato salad she brought had raisins in it.
Yep. Somebody need to get smacked with the baby powder.
I looked at it and kept it moving.
Yeah.
Kept it moving. I'm gonna stick with this hot dog right here. Throw a little cheese on it. Call it a day.
That make me want to go back and get the hot dogs that we passed up. I'm so fat, man. I've been eating the whole time.
You might still been out there waiting on that hot dog, though.
I know that dude was slow to the bug, man. Ghetto Styles has been with me. He been with me this whole day, and all I've been doing the whole day is eating. That show you how fat I am. I've been eating. Yeah, man. So, like I said, like, you know, we got a couple people joining in. Like, it's cool that we got a couple more. We're probably gonna. It's up to you. What do you want to do? You want to keep going, or you want to cut it short?
I mean, you know, I'm good right now. I don't, you know what I'm saying?
Because we got more to talk about. We can talk about more.
I'm good. I'm definitely good. So
yeah. So, all right. It's no more drum rolls. Okay. No more 3.0. We ain't gonna throw you in the fire. Well, what do you have? What do you have coming up? Like, because you know what I'm saying, you got your page and you haven't posted in a while, but you said that you've been having stuff in the works. So what do you have coming up? Let the people know what you got coming up.
So I got a few videos that's ready to drop, pending. I've also been working on a lot of music in the background. So and that's taken away from my YouTube time, because if I'm behind the scenes recording music, engineering for people, making beats for people, and also doing a song for myself at the same time. You know what I'm saying? It can be time consuming, and it kind of takes away from being able to jump in and do YouTube. And although I do want to make more videos and put more videos out, I got people pulling me away and say, hey, let me throw this money at you. Let me record this song, or come to my studio and record this song for me. Or, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I'm kind of moving around out there. So I'm still here, just moving around. And you're going to see videos from me real soon. So
for my viewers, the people that haven't seen you before, what do you do on your channel? What do you know, and what are the things that you like to do? So first, what is your channel about? And then second, like, what are the things that you like?
That is a deep question. Well, first of all, I like watching anime all day long. Yeah, I'm one of them.
That's what's up. That's one of the reasons why me and this guy vibe. We the black anime guys.
Yeah, watching everything. Right now, I'm waiting. Attack on Titan.
Okay.
Last half of the fourth season, and they hinting that they're gonna keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? After that, but I'm waiting to see that. I think that's gonna be pretty dope.
Me personally, I'm not that. I need because I've been hearing really good things about Attack on Titan. I haven't
seen it,
man. I haven't. Like, I was like more like a Full Metal Alchemist and like Dragon Ball Z. Like, I'm a huge Dragon Ball Z fan.
Listen, I ought to slap you in the mouth.
Yeah, but I've been like, you for real though. Like, a lot of people been telling me that like Attack on Titan is cold. So I need to get on.
One of the dopest ones out right now.
But I'm a habitual watcher, man. I'm not gonna get shit done. How many seasons does it have?
It's on 4 right now, halfway through.
See, I'll be my whole life for 4 until 4 seasons is done.
I don't even remember the question you asked no more. I just went so left with that.
What is your channel about? When people go watch your channel, which will be linked in the description after this live, once I get everything done and get all the stuff, like everything, a link to his to where you can find his channel and subscribe to his channel will be down below. So go check him out, subscribe, like, comment, all that stuff. So, but what can they expect when they go into your channel?
Yeah, good night, Jada. I see you out. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for stopping through.
Good night, my bro.
What can you expect out of my channel? beat making videos. I just get on there, turn on the camera, make a beat. Whatever comes out is what you will end up hearing. Um, Tutorials, MPC tutorials. Occasionally, I might step out and do some DAW tutorials, depending on what's going on with the different DAWs and stuff like that. But not so much. Um, and it's just I try to teach people whatever I can when I can. I also do plug-in reviews and stuff like that. A new plugin comes out or a new version of a plugin comes out, you might see me do a review or maybe a tutorial on a plugin how to do certain things. So those are some of the things that I tend to do.
You want to know what's crazy though? That's one of the things that I don't think I see on your channel enough. It's like you have so much gear. Why don't you do a lot of the unboxing videos? You have like so much gear.
Right.
Like I don't understand it. Like you should have like a million unboxing videos, man.
You're probably right. You're probably right. And,
Yeah, because
honestly, I actually have unboxing videos for some of the gear that you know that I have that I never posted because maybe it was something in the video that I didn't like. Maybe something happened with the sound, so I was like, man, I can't post it. Or maybe see what I'm saying? Something happened with the video when I was recording, maybe a camera cut out or something. So I do have unboxing videos for some of the gear that I have that I never posted. Like I got a video for the Zoom H8 that I had made like when the Zoom H8 first dropped. Never posted it because I had issues with the audio and I didn't hear it until I was in the editing process.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I definitely had those, so I understand. But it's like, man, it's like this guy's got like, you know, because I like just now it hasn't been that long since I talked to you, but since like the last time I had talked to you before we were setting all this stuff up, like you had got like 3 new things, and I'm like, dude, when did you get that stuff? Like I just talked to you not that long ago. It ain't been that long. You like
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Usually it takes, because it took me literally like, you know, like I had the Renaissance and it took me literally like 3 years to get the live before I was able to get it. You know, the live had came out, it was out for like 2 years before I could actually cop it, and I was like, man.
I think I got the live like right when it first came out. And actually when the live first came out, I had actually went to the Akai website with the intention of buying an MPC Touch.
Oh, really?
And the day that they announced the MPC Live was the day I went to that website. And I had been looking at the Touch off and on.
Yeah.
And particular day, I'm like, man, I'm about to go buy it. So I go to the website, going looking for it, and then I see the MPC Live. And it had a video of a girl walking with the MPC Live down the street, and she started making a beat on it. And I was like, oh, man, that's dope.
Yeah, so
And
you were sold.
Yeah, instead of getting the MPC Touch, I got the original MPC Live.
Yeah.
And that was actually the first MPC that I ever owned myself.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you just like me, you new to the MPCs. Like the Renaissance was my baby. I wouldn't have sold it if I wasn't trying to buy this house that I have. Like I was just trying to get rid of anything just to make up the money to
right.
to put the down payment on it. But I would have kept that thing forever. Like the live would have been like my go standalone, you know,
travel
wherever.
buddy.
Yep, on the couch, you know what I'm saying, in my Snuggie, you know, getting weird. That's what would have been my thing, the MPC Live. But the MPC Renaissance would have stayed like in my studio as like the main thing, kind of like how everybody uses the MPC X. Because I still can't afford the MPC X yet.
The MPC X don't move. It's a stationary object.
Yeah, I still want an MPC X, but until I get that money until it makes sense for me to like get it, you know what I'm saying? Because there's other stuff like, you know, that I, you know, really right now there's nothing really in my studio that I actually like feel like I like need. So like I think this mixer was like one of the last things, but now this stuff gotta do something. You know what I'm saying? It's gotta yield some stuff. But you know, like when it makes sense for me to get the MPC X, I'm gonna still grab it. Hopefully by that time they've came out with like a new beefier MPC X, one that's like on Super Saiyan God.
I mean, it's been a while now. They came out with like 4 different MPC ones.
I know they're working on it. Like they don't have to say nothing. I know they're working on it.
And I know this keyboard is still supposed to be in the works. So I'm kind of thinking it's about, because they done already updated the Live to the Live 2.
Yep.
And then the Live and the MPC X came out around the same time.
Yeah,
you know
they did.
So I'm expecting an MPC X2 or maybe an MPC Y. XYZ.
Maybe they're trying to do the same thing that Elon Musk was doing with the Teslas.
I'm thinking something like that is coming down the pipeline real soon too.
You know they spell out sexy, right?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, it's supposed
Model
to be. It's supposed to be
Model
sexy.
Y, Model Z. Is that what it is?
Yeah. There's the what's the
I ain't never
the
heard
E.
that before. That's interesting.
What's the E? The E is it's like, I forgot, but it's supposed to spell sexy. Elon Musk is a trip.
I can picture that though.
Yeah.
Right,
what was the truck, the cyber truck?
Yeah, I don't think it has a letter to it. It's just a cyber truck.
Just a cyber truck. What do you think of that thing? Why we off topic?
I like it. You know what I'm saying? It got almost bulletproof windows when you don't hit the door with a sledgehammer first. You know what I'm saying? So that's, you know what I'm saying, a nice little thing right there. You don't have to worry about that. It looked weird. What was it? It reminded me. Oh, the Cybertruck.
It looked like Master Chief's.
That's what I was about to say. It looked like the truck from Halo.
Yeah, it looked like the truck.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You put something that looked like one of them Halo guns on the back of there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
I bet you that's gonna be like a meme when they come out. Suit. I guarantee you somebody's gonna do it. I kind of like the little quads that they had on there. The little quads.
They look futuristic too, though.
Yeah.
They look pretty dope, though.
Hopefully one day I can afford that stuff. We working on it. We working on it, people. We working on it. But yeah. So I want. Goodness, I'm looking at this video. I'm looking at this.
Oh, here.
Yeah. I can't have that.
Oh, you too dark over there.
Yeah, we running out of battery.
It's about to be pitch black in here.
Yeah.
Don't be scared though.
Looking at two, especially me. I'm like Wesley Snipes.
We just gonna be a little darker. That's all. Yeah. We still in the building.
There we go.
So back to the MPC. The original MPC Live was the first MPC that I owned.
Okay.
The first MPC that I got to experience was probably, what was it, 2007, 2008. The MPC 2500 XL.
Okay.
Came out, and my cousin got it, and he still has it to this day. That's the only MPC that he ever owned, but that was the first MPC I got to mess around with.
See, the only MPC I ever got to mess around with that wasn't like the Renaissance and stuff like that was the MPC 1000, and I didn't know what the hell I was doing on that thing. Like, I was on it and I was like, man, and then I seen a dude come in, this punk dude come in and fucking get on there and fucking just bang a banger out. Quick. And I'm sitting up there like, God, what did he do that I didn't do?
I feel that though. When I first got the MPC Live, I literally, like, because it's the way it works is different from the 2500 and all that. It's a whole different animal. You know what I'm saying? Like the menus and all that stuff. It's pretty much completely different.
Yeah. And
I didn't know nothing about it coming into it. And the only thing that when I first got it, because I was still using Reason to make beats, and the only thing I can get the MPC do was to load up drum programs. So I would load up drums and just use the MPC to play my drums, and I would play all of my other sounds with Reason.
Okay.
And the Reason modules. And I would sync them up, then export all the drum sounds out of the MPC, load them in Reason, and then mix everything in Reason.
Well, see, that's originally what I got the the Renaissance for is because they bridged it between software, and I wanted to
the Renaissance was only controller mode.
Yeah, it was only
right?
controller mode, and I wanted to use it as rewired in FL Studio because I was using like FPC. I don't know if you guys are any like
Yeah,
FL Studio
that.
people.
I remember that.
Like it was basically like the virtual version of like the MPC,
yeah.
in FL Studio, and
It's
I was
still
using
there.
it's still there, and I was using that while I was like, well, I can get this and it's a full controller and I can just I can rewire it. So that's the main reason why I wanted to get it, was like to be able to do that and to sample better, because I knew how to sample, but to me it just took way too long to sample in like FL Studio and try to get it right.
Right.
Like I seen a guy do like he took a whole sample and like did some crazy shit with the Renaissance, and I was like, it took him like 2 seconds to do it. I'm sold. I need to be able to do samples like that, So like, and that's why I bought it. But then when I bought it and seen that it had the standalone like software and that I could use that, man, like I got hooked. Like it like I became an MPC lover like overnight.
No, it took me a while to get the hang of it, to like be able to make sounds and all that stuff. It really did take me a long time. Before that, like I was doing everything in Reason, and I was actually doing all my sampling with the Rex player. I would just put the whole song in there, turn up the threshold till it gave me like 60 samples, and whatever samples it was, I was just stuck with it. I just made it work. It wasn't no adjusting, nothing, none of that. It was whatever I had is what it was.
That's crazy. Like even the old, like I talk, because I talked to some old school MPC heads, and it's like, man, y'all new MPC dudes is spoiled, man. Y'all don't even know how good y'all got it. It's like we literally had 250 megabytes or something.
5 seconds. Yeah, that's all you got. 5 seconds. If you can't get it in 5 seconds, you ain't got it.
He said y'all got unlimited like record time and bars. You can like, it's like y'all got y'all got way more shit.
The sample on the MPC long enough to sample it. You can just record the whole song, like the entire song, and then just chop up what you want after that. Like you couldn't do that back then.
I still want to do it because I've been seeing people do it, and that's been one of the things that I want to do, but I haven't done yet. Like, but it's coming. I think I'm gonna do a video.
Have you ever recorded a whole song into the MPC and then go to chopping it and feel like you got way too much?
No, because I never recorded a song in there. Like that's one of the things I want to do.
Yeah, I will not like record. Like I will wire it through YouTube or something, anything, and then just put it on like 4 minutes and just hit start. And you know what I'm saying, once the song is done, stop it and then go to chopping it. But it feel like it's only once you get to chopping a song so much, it's every other loop sound the same, unless it's certain vocals, unless you're going for the vocals. But depending on what type of song it is, you like the same thing over and over again. It's like it's too much. I don't need all that.
Okay, we got JD back. He said those limitations are what created chopping in the first place. You right, man. You're
definitely right.
You're definitely right. And like that, and that's the thing on us new MPC people. You know what I'm saying? We're spoiled. We want it. We want it all. We want the machine to chop it for us. We don't even want to push no pads. I just want to hit one button and then chop it the way that I want it to be chopped. Easy. You know what I'm saying? And I want it to pitch. I want to do this. I want to say and then I want the MPC to make it the way I want it to be. You know what I'm saying? Like we spoiled, man.
Later on, listen, I just want to say this right now. Later on, when I get a chance to watch this replay, I'm a sample that I'm gonna sample that note and use it in something.
Yeah, man. Like, but for real though, on the real, like, I have a lot of gripes with Akai, and most of them are like, you know what I'm saying, Like it's not no BS. This is what everybody's been griping with him for. But at the same time, I can still say that I don't really think there's nothing on the market that's beating the MPC, like the 3 MPCs that are out. Even the Machine Plus, people say that it's a beast and stuff like that, but it still doesn't compel me to want to spend $1,300 for it. Now maybe if it was like the same price as the MPC 1, then I would be like, okay, let me buy it. You know, we got people like So 100 that likes it, but he still uses it as like a sound modular and still uses an MPC.
When it comes, like, I got a Machine MK3, which is the same as the Machine Plus outside of the standalone abilities.
Yeah.
And I think the MPC got a notch up on it. I have a Roland MV1. It has some things on it that the MPC doesn't have, that I think the MPC should have had, like the XLR jack input. Yeah. So you can just hook an XLR mic up to it. I think that's one of the biggest advantages that it has over the MPC, but I don't necessarily feel like the sounds that it comes with are dope, but I don't think the workflow compares with the MPC workflow.
Yeah.
So
well,
I don't
just
see nothing beating it.
Look, you got an MPC right here. Go ahead and just make something real fast. Just show them how quick it is. It's so quick.
Is anything loaded up in here?
It's so quick.
We already got song on here right now.
Yeah, we got.
Oh, this is the vibe right here too. Praise break. Yeah, you late night vibing right now. You in the house. Platinum Records. Playing them on Hits 93 all night long, baby. Yeah, this is definitely a vibe right here, though. That drop.
Okay, we did that. So let's go ahead and put it on something new. Just like it's just like the reason why I be so on the NPCs is because like literally like it took my workflow from, even though I take a lot of my beats that I make and I bounce them to like stems and I mix them into like some like Logic Pro or FL Studio. Like that's how I've always done it, but it's still easier for me to like make a beat like that, you know, real quick. I can get it done quick. You know what I'm saying? On an MPC. Now, if you're a power user, like I am a power like MPC, I'm a power like that's dope right there. I like that. But like I'm a power like FL Studio user, and I'm trying to become a power Logic user, and I'm a power Pro Tools user, but I don't like making beats in Pro Tools. That's trash to me. But you know what I'm saying? Pro Tools is the shit when it comes to recording. But my point is that if you're good at if you learn to master anything, you'll be fast at it. So, but I still have I have more fun making beats with the MPC because I have physical pads to stuff, like where when you're using like Logic and stuff like that, you know, it's either the keyboard or like stuff like when I'm banging out drums, I like the MPC pads. Yeah, I want to be able to like, you know, cause I'm a drummer too. I play the drums.
I never like am I on?
No,
I never like making beats or drum beats using a keyboard. That was something that always annoyed me.
Why can't I hear you though? Oh, that's right. Cause are you in here? There you go.
Oh, okay.
You wasn't. No, all right.
Yeah, but again, Daft Balik.
What's up, happening? Bro?
But yeah, I never like making drum programs or drum patterns using a keyboard. It just it annoyed me. You know what I'm saying?
Actually, if it's like if they have keys like the MPKs, I don't really mind. But like I still like when I'm doing like melodic stuff, I like a semi-weighted.
Oh yeah, if I'm doing keyboard. Melodic stuff, yeah, keyboard is perfectly fine. But like drum sound,
I don't like to use the drums with semi-weighted keys.
Yeah, I don't like using keys to do drum sounds at all.
Like if it's got like the little flimsy keys and stuff like that, like the keys that I got on my like these keys, I don't really
I
mind.
know y'all can't see that, but it's a
It's a Novation Mini Nova.
Yeah, with the vocoder on it. You know what I'm saying? So,
but those keys on there, they're like the little cheap ones, the little flimsy ones, and I don't mind making drums with those, but it's still more satisfying to like beat the drums out on the actual MPC. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm not a finger drummer by any means, but I like making beats like that, or drum programs or patterns. You know what I'm saying? Beating it out, banging it out, whatever you want to call it, a whole lot better than trying to use keyboards for it.
Straight up, straight like that. You know, I wanna look like, I wanna be like this on a, you know what I'm saying? When you're on the keys, you like.
You know, occasionally, depending on what I'm doing, like, because I will go try to play a melody on a keyboard, and I'm not a keyboard player by no means, but I dabble around with it. But sometimes, like, especially when it comes to, like, chords, I can find unique chords that sound good just playing around. Sometimes a lot easier than I can actually playing it on the keys.
Okay.
So that's kind of interesting sometimes too. And I get to, because I'm not really a trained keyboardist, piano player, or whatnot. It's certain things that I do when I'm playing the keyboard that I probably shouldn't do, but I just totally do it like all the time. I got a bad habit of that.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Like everybody picks up their bad habits, but like I said, as long as you're creating, it don't even matter. You know, because like I said, you can, if you got the ear for music, you can make it sound good. You know.
At the end of the day, though, it really don't matter, like how you do it, as long as the end product is something that people like and people feel like it sounds good. But first and foremost, you gotta like it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But
so
we just had that conversation about people liking all the stuff that we hate.
right.
You know,
right.
a lot of people like the beats that you actually don't like. You know, and it's crazy. I actually had that happen to me like like 2 weeks ago, where somebody was listening to my beats and I was like, I passed over a beat and he was like, "Why you ain't let that play?" It was my brother.
Yeah,
it was my brother
like,
Mike.
Yeah.
He was like, "Why you ain't let that play?" I was like, "Man, cause it ain't finished." He was like, "Nah, go back to that.
Yeah,
I
they
need to
act
hear
like
that."
that's like you trying to hide the top secret
Yeah,
sauce or
he
something.
was like, "Is that beat for you?"
Now I'm trying to protect you. You just don't understand.
Yeah, man, that's crazy, bro. That is crazy. Let's see. It says, "Ever eavesdropping on the fellas?" Okay, yeah. Feel free to eavesdrop on us anytime you want, man. I hope you still. Yeah, you said you wasn't drinking no more tonight, but you can get a bottle of water.
He might not be drinking, but he's still feeling it though.
Yeah, he's still feeling it. He feeling.
He's still feeling it.
Y'all know I be doing this on my channel a lot, man. Don't make fun of me. This is what I do.
Oh my God. Oh, Dynasty said that if you can't play a chord, you are not a real producer. I'm about to go cry in the corner.
I can play a chord, Dynasty.
No, I can play a chord.
I can play a lot of chords that I don't know what they are.
Yeah, but
like
you can find some unique stuff.
I think the only chord I know is a C chord. Like I know, like when I hit a C chord, I know it's a C chord. But I can hit other chords.
Like I have no idea what chords these are, but it's something. You know what I'm saying?
They ain't making you know. Really, I just play by ear too. Like if I hear like the I know a little bit or enough about music theory to kind of like figure it out, but I don't actually know what the chords are. Speaking of that, shout out to you, Dynasty. How you doing, man? How you doing? I know you've been working hard. That man's another hard working dude, man. Hard working dude. Great person. Just great individual. It's funny how many people that I've been meeting on like
Dynasty got a lot of virtually untapped talent too.
Yeah, I know. He's like a jack of all trades that he keeping in the box sometimes, but he's slowly letting some of them jacks jacks out.
You know, it's hard to find somebody that where you feel like they can almost do everything. You know what I'm saying? So that's a rare rare trait. Like
Yes.
some people, you might be good at one thing, but everything else you just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when you are equally good at multiple things, that's something that's hard to find.
Yeah, man.
Really,
You can't
really.
find nobody that came over and like then help you clean your whole house, then cook, and then change your oil, and
Right.
then the man
Hey,
then he just dropped a fire beat on you, and then
Out the blue.
he write plays and he do graphic design,
Right. Direct movies. You know
and
what I'm
then
saying?
he got a whole album that ain't nobody that's just sitting in the corner that
Classic.
ain't even got released yet.
Classic.
It's
So,
like, damn, where you even finding all the time? I be having trouble finding like wiping myself after I get done with the bathroom.
Lord,
I tell
take
you, man,
me home.
I feel like I tell you, I be having them days where I just be like, I'm not doing shit. I'm about to just be lazy and not do nothing because I be
Right.
like really like, you know what I'm saying?
I done had a few of them. I done had days where I had intentions of going to make a beat because I got like a nice little chair and all that. I go set up, getting my chair to getting ready to make a beat. Next thing I know, I done leaned it back.
No, I do that all the time, bro. I'm telling you, I got my mom when I bought this house. I moved my mom in here with me. My mom, I tell you, if I'm not sleep in this chair, like I end up somehow getting on the floor and I'm sleep on the floor in the studio. Like I done had many days like
It's
where I wanted to
comfortable spot
do.
in the house. Just
Yeah,
like when you got your studio set up, it like
it is.
I don't hardly go to the living room or to
Me either.
I'm always in there. Like if somebody talking to me 9 times out of 10, that's where I'm gonna be.
You want to know what's funny? And I kid you not. I promise you. I can verify this. You can ask my. You don't even have to. I don't even have to ask him. You know that I've slept in my studio more days than I've slept in my own room since I lived in this house.
Facts.
I've been in this house a year, and I've slept in my studio more days than I slept in my own room.
I believe it. I believe it. Like-
Same thing like you said, just in the chair like this.
Right. I done been like making a beat or something, man. I'm listening to it. I wake up in the morning, it's still playing.
Yeah.
Looping. Probably can't hear nothing.
You know what's crazier though? This chair ain't even that comfortable. This shit, dude, I be waking up, my back be messed up.
Right.
I need to get a better chair, man. If I'm gonna be sleeping in here like that.
That's that producer life right there.
Yeah, I still got it.
24/7.
I remember like before I had kids, man. I used to love like I still love music like that, but I
mean,
don't
for
think
real,
I had
listen,
like it.
If you falling asleep in the studio every day, that's how you know that's where you love to be. You know what I'm saying? If you don't love it, you ain't gonna be in there to fall asleep to begin with.
Look, Dynasty said he said we making them blush.
Yeah,
Yeah, you light skinned, you can blush too.
right.
I seen light skinned people blush, man.
Giggling like
I
a
can't blush.
schoolgirl.
I
Got
can't
him all
blush.
giggly inside.
Yeah, we had to turn this light on 100 just so we can see us and see me in here, cause I'm even
Gosh.
darker than Ghetto Styles.
Not by much. We close. We close.
Maybe it's all this black I got on, looking like I'm from the Black Panthers.
Africa is not that far away from me.
Yeah, I'm so glad that everybody is here. Look, we even got more people. We was about to shut it down, man. We got
I ain't
6
even
people.
paid attention. I ain't know there was that many people in here.
Yeah.
To be honest.
If you watching, man, don't be afraid to comment and say something. Maybe
Right.
y'all on. Hold on,
Now,
I
how
don't
you
even know. I didn't
doing?
even go to the multi stream.
How your mama doing?
I didn't even go to the multi stream.
Happy New Year. I mean,
She said, "Happy New Year."
happy 4th of July.
I hope ain't nobody
I-
been commenting on
I
Twitch, because I
digress.
feel if you've been commenting on Twitch, I'm so sorry because I didn't even have it set to multi stream. I'm about to go check my Twitch right now.
If you on Twitch, shout out to you. Happy 4th of July. May the 4th be with you.
Yeah, and if you
It's that Star
and if you
Wars
are
talk
on
right
my
there.
Twitch, if you are watching from my Twitch, please go to my YouTube and subscribe. I'm trying to
Sure
get
enough.
I'm trying to get to 1,000 by the end of this month, please. I'm almost there. I'm almost there, man.
Knocking at the door.
It's
Knocking
been a journey.
You already here. You might as well subscribe.
Yep. And go subscribe to the man Ghetto Styles, because this link will be in the description after this video. We'll have it down there. It'll be looking so pretty and ready for you to click on it and hit that bell notification too.
I just want to say this real quick. This is by no means what his regular videos look like. We just happen to be in here shooting the shit and just kicking it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I tell you this right now, like, I'm always me, so you're gonna get some type of little extraness from me. But you know, we get the business. We make stuff happen. So if you're into like unboxings, gear reviews, and tutorials, you know, about NPC and music production, things like that, then you want to check our channels out, because that's what we do. We like doing that stuff, and we bring value to you guys. I don't even know why I'm looking over here when the camera's right there. So we bring value. So if you guys are into that type of thing, please consider subscribing and hitting the bell notification. You know what I'm saying? So, because you know YouTube be tripping.
And look, if you're having a good time, you know this is somewhere where you want to be. I might not be here next video though.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But it's all good though. It's all good. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Yeah,
he was still gonna make it happen.
He was here today.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
We lit like a box of matches. We lit like the fireworks going down tomorrow on the 4th of July. We lit like the fireworks that went down tonight.
Right.
And the ones that went down yesterday, for that matter. So
we lit like them girls that was twerking in the middle of the street.
With the police right there.
With the police right there though.
Blocking traffic.
Yeah. They was going in with them big horses. I almost got kicked. I was about to. It was about to be a bad day for your boy.
Oh man, that horse scared me to death.
Walking some big horses, bro.
That horse kicked his leg up. I thought I was gone.
Yeah, bro. Them ain't no regular horses, bro.
I thought I was gone.
Them is not no regular horses, for real. Them horses was like, they look like giant horses. The people on them look like this.
Oh yeah, them was some monster horses. Them was probably the biggest horse. Them horses was tall though.
What do they call those? Like Clarksdales? Is that what those is?
I just thought about that. I just realized how tall them horses was. They were
bro, they was like the foot. We didn't even come. I didn't even come up to the horse butt.
Yeah, them horses was tall as hell.
Yeah, that was good.
And the horse tried to kick me.
Like he did. He picked up his little foot, and I was like, "Yo, hey B, tell your horse to chill, man. He doing too much right now. We just trying to pass through."
Right. Hey, we had the nerve while we was out here downtown. It was lit, people everywhere, and we asked a police officer that was doing traffic patrol to bust a freestyle. It ain't worked though.
He didn't want to expose.
We tried though. We tried.
He looked like he wanted to though.
Yeah, he did.
He looked like he was like, man, you know, I like my job too much. I don't want to mess that up. You know, I say some stuff.
I think it would have been dope though if you would have came out with something.
Yeah, man.
That would have been fire. That would have been fire.
Yeah. He was like, man, he's like, y'all don't want that, man.
And that was definitely spur of the moment. We just said, hey, let's just ask people to rap. Let's see what happens. You know what I'm saying?
We got a lot of like the young people out there. They ain't camera shy at all.
Oh no.
You got grown people walking by the camera. We just walking downtown. Like we got the camera, you know. We walking through there. You got grown people like this walking past the camera. Right. You got the little kids. They coming up. They're like, "Yo, what's up, man?"
Yeah, they was going ham.
Yeah, what's going on? This is
shout out the whole neighborhood.
Yeah, shout out the whole
everybody
neighborhood.
On 35th Street.
This is Grand Rapids.
Right.
Grand Rapids natives. I'm happy. For real, bro. They ain't camera shy at all. They was everybody on that YouTube too. They was like, y'all must be YouTubers.
Them 50 rap artist videos DJ K-Slay been doing been pretty fire, most of them. You know what I'm saying? And I, one of my favorite ones was R.I.P. King Vine. That one was out of all the videos I seen, that was one of my top ones. And then
I'm not even familiar with that. I gotta watch that.
um let me see it, man. Well, first he did his video where he got 50 rappers from all over the country, everywhere.
Okay.
New rappers and old school rappers all on one song, just going in.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Then he got the series where he going around getting rappers from everywhere, doing songs with all kind of people. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
It's pretty dope.
Yeah, that's
pretty
that
dope.
is dope.
You know what I'm saying? If you ain't seen that, you can look it up on YouTube. It's dope.
Yeah, I am.
You'll see
I
a
swear
whole bunch of your favorite rappers, like old school rappers that you done forgot about popping up in there. And you like, what? Like Grandmaster Flash, and, you know what I'm saying?
I'm pretty sure I'll watch like 13 hours of it. It'll be good. Cause
Yeah,
I'm so
it's
addicted.
dope.
I'm so addicted to YouTube, man. I'm telling you, I can't. I have to stay away from YouTube. That's
That
probably
rabbit
why I
hole.
don't know nothing about nothing. Cause I be trying to stay
That's where
away.
you're supposed to go to learn everything about everything, though.
Yeah,
People don't even need to go to school no more. You can just watch YouTube videos and learn everything.
that's right. YouTube is your school.
Legal
So
or
save-
illegal. You
so
want to know how
save
to
your-
make a pipe bomb? YouTube.
Oh,
You
goodness.
want to? Hey, I
Please
didn't tell
don't
y'all
go
to
look
look up
that
how to.
Please don't go do that.
I don't condone anybody looking up how to make a pipe bomb on YouTube. But if you ever wanted to know how to do it, I'm sure you could find something.
Yeah, but don't do it, please.
Uh,
some
I,
of y'all-
I
some
know
of
it's the
y'all-
4th of July and you want to make some loud bangs and all that, but yeah,
Yeah. Don't take it too far.
leave it to the professionals.
Yep. Before you blow your butt off. You can't do nothing without no butt. You can't even walk right with no butt. What you gonna do looking like you're walking around with no butt?
Right.
You know
So
what I'm saying?
yeah. Just all right. New topic. So how about this Keith Sweat, Bobby Brown versus? You seen that?
I didn't see it, but I heard. I heard Bobby didn't do that great.
I kind of got a different opinion about that actually. I think he did all right. He lost his voice. His voice ain't the same no more. You know what I'm saying? But it was still entertaining to me. So
But I thought they were just listening to their old music and then judging off of that. They was
yeah,
actually
they
singing.
was listening and performing.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Now Keith Sweat still got most of his sound. You know what I'm saying? His voice ain't all the way the same either, but
he sound like an old grandma.
he still can hit them notes. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just
Bobby
playing
ain't
about
got the
Keith
voice
Sweat.
no more.
Keith Sweat is dope.
But yeah, Bobby's voice ain't the same no more. But you know what I'm saying? He got a big personality that's entertaining.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He one of the original Bad Boys.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
And I had like on my scorecard I had Bobby Brown starting out 2-0.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
And then who won? Who won the all of it?
I feel like Keith Sweat won, but only like by 1 or 2.
Okay.
It was a close race. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no blowout or nothing.
He said, yo, pick your phone up, man.
What's going on? I don't know what's going on.
We picking up phones?
Let me see what's happening. I don't know. Hold on. Oh yeah, I got something right here.
We got a polo. Uh-oh.
I said put it.
There you go.
All right. You got a question?
What's the question?
This where I'm at? I'm not. What's the question, man? We looking.
It's been 5 minutes. You still ain't asked the question, man.
Yeah, we gonna see. I'm gonna wait on it. I'm gonna wait on the question. I'm gonna wait on the question.
Dynasty, man. Dynasty trolling us with this one.
Hold on.
Let's see. He got like 3 seconds left.
Hey, we waiting. Yeah, we waiting.
He said, "Pick up, pick up."
Look.
Yo, dope stream. But I wanna see if we could do at least 10 music producers like the DJ K Slay. And I can set it up. We get 10 producers and we do an L video. What's good?
I don't know how many people can hear that, but he said he wanted to find out if we can get 10 producers to make a track similar to the 50 rapper song that DJ K Slay did. And that might be kind of crazy.
I think it would be dope.
Like,
First of all, I just like the way you said we need to get 10 producers. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Like he got that straight New York talk, man. Dynasty be killing me, man. But yeah, I feel like that would be dope. Like for real. That's a dope idea.
10 producers and everybody make their best 16 bar beat.
Mhm.
And then 16 bars, and then the next person 16 bars, and make that a song.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? That might be crazy.
I
might
got hundreds of beats that I can finish.
I don't believe I've ever seen anything like that before either. That's totally original.
Yeah.
Totally. Man, if anybody seen something like that, let me know. But from what I can tell right now, what Dynasty just asked for is the most original thing that I ever heard.
Yeah, I mean, like if it's possible, let's make it happen. We know 10 producers in the space. It's not even a question. It's like if some people can send one beat. You can send one beat, right? That's what he's asking, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like 16. He said how many producers? 10
well, like
producers.
how the DJ K Slay song was, it was like it wasn't no hook. Just rapper. You know what I'm saying? Everybody spitting they 16, 50 rappers deep. You know what I'm saying? Back to back.
Then the beat was changing. Why?
Nah, the beat. I think the beat stayed the same. I can't remember for real, but I think the beat stayed the same. And then it was just 50 rappers back to back. You know what I'm saying?
So is he gonna do it to where like everybody's rapping and stuff like that, but the beat is changing in between? Like,
nah,
we're gonna
see
go
what I
through
think
like
he's talking
10
about
beats.
is 10 people, like maybe everybody on the same tempo.
Okay.
And they take whatever sounds that they make their own 16 bar beat.
Okay.
And then we piece them all together back to back. 10 producers strong. And one producer to the next.
Okay.
Only thing would be technically the same is possibly the tempo in my mind.
Okay.
If I'm picturing it right, you know what I'm saying, the way that I can think, the way I'm thinking of it.
That makes sense. Well, let's see what we got to do. To make it happen, because I mean everything's easier said than done. But you know, as long as there's a sticky note on the calendar, we can we can get some work done.
I think it sounds kind of dope. It got some possibilities.
Yeah. So
put your best 16 bar beat. That don't sound all that easy though, because you trying to put your best 16 bar beat.
Your best 16 bar beat is gonna sound like a battle beat. It's gonna stuff is gonna be going off everywhere. You're gonna have bells and crashes.
Right, I mean though, you know what I'm saying. But you're gonna have to.
The 808s.
That's gonna put people in the trenches.
I know.
That's gonna put people in the trenches.
People ain't gonna be able to talk over the 808s. They're gonna be trying to spit bars over in the 808. The 808s is gonna be going
I can
ham.
picture a lot. 16 bars worth of 808s ain't that long though.
Yeah.
Got it. 10 producers, okay? One beat. So basically, one sample, you know what I'm saying? Let me provide a sample. 10 producers flip it, you know what I'm saying? And you do a video of you rolling through your hood, representing you, your city, your town, your
First
state,
of all,
your
listen to
little
this
ones.
man's accent.
Smash your beat for 16 bars.
Man,
And
16
we put it on
bars,
YouTube.
man.
And we rock out, son.
Now this guy. This
Hey,
man.
y'all heard that here first. Y'all heard that here first.
Hey man,
16 bars, your best beat representing
come
your
with
hood.
your 16 bars, bro.
You got to come with fire.
I
on
still can't say it with that much swag.
that. Hey,
I need 16 bars.
we going
dawg.
old school. Big Daddy Kane said, "Ain't no half stepping." And you got to go all the way.
Ain't no
if you're
half
doing
stepping.
something like that, you got to go all the way.
Yeah, man. So, hey, Dynasty, you the mastermind. So, put it in motion, man.
All right, I'm pretty sure some people would love to get on that.
Yeah.
'Cause, you know what I'm saying? That's a pretty big representation right there.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And it got the potential to get a lot of eyes on it.
Yeah.
And then you're going to have people out there in the community trying to pick whose 16 bars was the best out of the bunch.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So people going to have to come with it if they doing something like that. If you don't, people going to be like, "Oh, yeah, not this one." You know what I'm saying? You don't want that. You want people to be like, "What?"
You right.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to come with it.
He right.
Period. Ain't no other way around it. You got to come with it.
You want it to you want it to be so hard. You want it to be so hard that it's gonna be like Debo when he come around. People gonna be tucking their chains because it's that hard.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
It's like when if you in a studio with a rapper and you done wrote a verse and then somebody go in the booth and record their verse before you record yours and you hear it and you like, "What?" You throwing your paper away.
Mhm.
And you hurrying up trying to write something else. You know what I'm saying? I done seen that happen so many times. Somebody done went and recorded something before somebody else and they like, "Oh,
I don't rewrite my verses, man.
I can't do it."
I'd be like, I owe you one.
Hey, for real though, they get so tired of that quick.
Yeah.
Like,
I'd be
they
like,
gotta go.
I owe you one. It ain't too many times that I'll get torched, but if I get torched, I owe you. Believe me, I owe you one, bro.
Man, I don't want to get torched in no studio. If I'm honest, if I'm honest, and I don't write as much as what I used to.
Mhm.
But if I'm writing bars and stuff, if I'm on it, I'm trying to be the best on the song.
Yeah.
And if somebody come harder than me, I gotta try to come back harder than that. I gotta, you know what I'm saying?
See, that's the thing with me. It's like I feel like that I'm coming. I feel like that anytime I leave a track on a song, I'm gonna come hard anyway. So if their stuff end up just being a little bit harder than mine, that just means that we got the hardest track. But I know I'm coming hard every time, so I'm like, all right, man, all right, you got me a little bit. You got me.
Like, if I'm by myself and you writing a song, it ain't no competition. You know what I'm saying? When you with other people though,
Yeah.
that's forced competition. And even if y'all all trying to make a cohesive song, I'm telling you, it's competition in the room. Everybody got that on their mind. Like, man, I want people, when they hear my voice, I want them to be like, "Oh, I gotta rewind that."
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real.
If you ain't thinking that, you ain't putting
you
forth
ain't
your
really-
best
you ain't
effort.
really- But that's just like, anything else. I mean, like athletes is the same way. Like I want everybody to eat, but at the same time, when I go step on that field, I want to be the one that's starting. And I want to be the one that's cutting throat.
You want them to know that you in the building.
Yep.
We in here.
Yep. That's me right there. That's my name that they calling out on the
Right.
speaker. You know
All
what
the
I'm saying?
time.
So it does. It's a lot. It's a lot in the same stuff. It's competition. You want to be the best, but you also got to be able to stand out, like we was talking about earlier. You got to be able to stand out. So.
Yeah, I'm down, ready. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna set it up. I'm saying, yo, I just want to comment on the 16 bar verse that somebody writes and they toss it away. To be honest, if you take your whack 16 bar verse, quote unquote, and you spit that joint the right way, it'll sound 10 times better than somebody's lyrics that's just better than yours off rip. It's about the artist, the lyrics, and the flow.
It definitely has. It's about the delivery. Sometimes it ain't always about what you wrote.
Yeah, it's about the delivery
Yeah,
too.
sometimes somebody can write some trash metaphors that you like. They said what, but the way they said it make you be like, what?
Yeah.
But then when you think about it, you like, man, that line was trash.
That line was trash,
but
but
the way
the
they
way
said
he said
it made it made you
it made
feel
it
it.
sound good.
Yeah. So sometimes it is about that delivery.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's about the way the words fit together, the metaphors, the wordplay. All of that's a factor.
I had this song stuck in my head all day, that Avant, as long as I live. You know, that chorus is like, as long as I live, you will be my first love. That sounds like some sucker stuff right there. He a sucker. But the way he sang it, it made everybody want to fall in love.
Right.
Long as I live. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he done got the singing.
That man woke you up. He said that too long. He had the little. Yes.
I don't have none of that type of stuff in my voice whatsoever. Not even close. Not even close.
Yeah. But that's what it is. It's that delivery, man. It's the delivery.
Mm-hmm.
So now that we done been off topic for like
I don't know how long.
A whole 45 minutes. What we gonna do? We gonna end it, or we gonna keep growing?
We about 2 hours strong right now.
First off, though, before we do leave Dynasty, when I come to New York, I need you to teach me how to talk like that while I'm in New York, man. Because I gotta, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I need to know how to do all that stuff. I need to get my New York accent down. You know what I'm saying? I can't be having those New York girls looking at me. You know, I'm single and stuff now. You know?
You're going to have to get him together now. You're going to have to get him together.
I can't be coming to New York looking like a weird guy because I can't speak like New Yorkers.
I hope people are entertained by the stuff that we talking about, because some of this stuff has been like way over there, left field, right field.
Well, we said in the comments that we was gonna be talking about a little bit of something and a little bit of nothing at all.
Right.
So
I'm just, you know what I'm saying? As long as they enjoying the vibe and all that, it's all good, I guess. You know what I'm saying? That's the best part.
Yeah. And they have been vibing with us. But okay, now back to business, because I think we is about to cut it down, because I'm feeling this rock a little bit more than I should be.
It's like 4:18 now. We've been in here for a minute with y'all. We've been chilling.
You right.
And the
Black Squad Fresh. This man worked hard on it. It's dope. Okay? Go cop it. BeatTheBlockUp.com.
Please and thank you. Much appreciated.
I Am Sight just released his sound pack, Standalone Soul. Fire. It's gonna be fire. If you know Sight, you know what type of work he puts in.
And listen, and I put a lot of work in Block Squad Fresh. It took me like 5.5 months to make it, and I don't think I've ever seen anything like what I Am Sight did with his pack. I felt the way about it. I was like, man, he didn't outdid me. But at the same time, that's what you want in the game. That make everybody step their game up. So I'm not mad at it at all. I'm actually extremely happy for it. Like, man, you did that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think what he did is huge. You know what I'm saying? Huge, a huge way to step it up and put something out there that's gonna be worth it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like Black Squad Fresh, crazy value too, worth it.
Right, he said he gonna teach you all the accents.
That's what's up, man.
Appreciate it. See, yeah.
4th of July, another year has passed, man. Y'all doing it again? Much respect, man.
Special guest in the building.
I'm out.
Man, Dynasty, man.
You know what I'm saying? We got people popping up everywhere.
Back to what I'm saying. If you're watching the replay, if you're here right now, go cop that Black Squad Fresh. Go cop that Standalone Soul. Go cop that Gauntlet. You know what I'm saying? By the boy I Make Beats. You know what I'm saying? It's got 3 different producers that worked on that one. You know what I'm saying? And who am I? There's people that got there's a lot of people that got stuff. You know, if you want free sample packs, like different sample packs, you know what I'm saying? You can hit up Lifted Noise. You can hit up, you know what I'm saying? Matthew Stratton, I think, has got a couple free kits. You know what I'm saying? Am I forgetting people? Who am I forgetting? I feel like I'm forgetting
a lot of people doing some stuff out there.
Just support your people, okay?
Best way to put it right there.
Yeah, just support your people, man. I tell you this, like you won't be, because even I own or have like these ones, and I use them. So, you know, you're gonna get what it's worth. It's worth every penny. Like I think Black Squash Fresh, honestly, is like underpriced. And I've been telling Ghetto Styles that since he released it.
Facts.
But you know what I'm saying, he's got it at a great you know, value. So if you guys are in the market for that stuff, then go check it out. BeatTheBlockUp.com.
Yeah, like I said, most of the people that we talking about want to make sure that you get your money's worth. Not just that you get like any sample pack. We want to make sure that you get enough to feel like you're getting more than the value that you paid for it. So, you know what I'm saying? We try to put as much as we can into it.
Yep, check it out. But with that being said, we appreciate every single last one of you guys who rock with us, whether you're here for Ghetto Styles or whether you're here for me, the King O Caesar. We try to bring you guys content and value, you know what I'm saying, that you guys can take back and use in everyday life, you know, what you're producing and whatnot. And
Facts.
we are blessed and very grateful that you guys are here for us and rock with us. That's never an understatement.
Facts.
So, you guys have a great night. We're about to end this stuff. You guys be safe. Have a great 4th of July. Today is the 4th now.
Be safe out there.
Yep, be safe, be responsible, and have a great time. Make memories.
Keep all your fingers.
That's
and
right.
toes.
And asses. All right. Y'all have